Hello everyone, welcome back to Children's Art Museum of India, and today's topic is going to be a very relaxing watercolor painting. In this we are going to use the materials which were mentioned before, and to start with this you just have to use your pencil. So let's get started. The first step will be to make a circle, and then you have to make a line going vertically and horizontally through it. This will help you in placing the petals, although make sure that you draw a simple circular center and create petals extending outward from it. Keep your sketch light and keep the petals uneven and organic to make the flower look a bit more natural. About the positioning of the flowers, you can randomly place the flowers on different sides of the paper, not only just the center. We are going to use watercolors after the sketching is completed. After you are satisfied with how the petals look, use your eraser and lighten your sketch. We do this so that when we paint, the pencil lines are not that visible. As we already know, watercolors are a translucent medium. We don't want the pencil lines to be peeking through. The colors that we are doing in this painting are going to be orange, lemon yellow, medium yellow, yellow ochre, and burnt sienna. You can also go for Indian red or burnt umber, but yes, it is going to be the shades of yellow, orange, and brown. Place the circles randomly and make sure that it is balanced. You can also place two circles right next to each other, sort of making a feel or effect of the color bleeding into one another. Letting the colors flow into each other creates a natural effect. Once you are satisfied that your paper is fully composed with the circles, start with a black ink pen, which is waterproof, and outline your flowers. Here we have to make tiny circles because it's a daisy flower, and afterwards you can start outlining the petals, making sure that you can still see the sketch. I'm using nib size 0.4. You can also use a normal thin Sharpie for this. A micron pen or any waterproof pen will work just fine to make the confident lines which these petals need. Switching to a smaller nib size and a thinner one, which is 0.1, this is going to help us add details to the flower petals using quick flowing lines, giving it a beautiful texture and adding some depth to the flower center going towards the petals. If you look closely, I am going from inside to outwards and outwards to inwards. The strokes are uneven, they are not all equal. Let's speed up the process and quickly outline the leftover flowers. Let's take a closer look how the petals are going to turn out once you have outlined everything and you have filled in the details. There are several different methods, but this is the most common which is used in daisies. Keep on enhancing your flower and adding depth into it until you are satisfied. We have to be very patient during this step. If you do it mindfully, it feels so relaxing to fill in these individual lines and create a beautiful texture on each of the flower petal. Just a few final touches you can give while doing this work. Gently erase any remaining pencil lines and enhance your flower by adding small details like dots or delicate line work. Keep on experimenting with different techniques. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, and most importantly, have fun.